Good evening, everyone. Today's topic is summer activities. So, I want to talk to you guys about some different activities you will be doing over the summer, what type of things you need to take with you when you go on summer holidays. So, looking forward to having a lively conversation. I guess we'll just give everyone a few minutes to get here. Well, it seems like in true summertime fashion, not many students, at least not so far. We'll give it a few more minutes and see what happens. I'm not very good at just talking to myself, so. Oh, hello? See, Katerina, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hello,
Oh,
Madeline.
hello.
Can I join your discussion?
Yes, you're the first person to join.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Madeline.
And I'm Kate.
Nice to meet you.
So,
Okay. I don't think I've had you in my lesson before, right? Your first time with me.
yes, it's the first time when I'm with you, but I was trying to join some lesson yesterday and I've seen your lessons.
Okay.
Pieces of your lessons. I like it a lot.
Okay, good. And hello, Mary Lynn.
Hello,
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Oh, not bad, thank you. Is it hot where you are, Kate? Is it hot today?
Yes, the heat is oppressive today. You can see it from my face. How about you?
Yes, it's quite warm. And Marilyn, for you also, yes, it's quite warm.
I near with you, so we have same temperature.
Oh, that's right. You are near me, aren't you? And Kate, whereabouts are you located?
I am located in Ukraine, in Chernihiv. It's not far from Kiev.
Ah, okay. I understand.
150 kilometers.
Chernivtsi, right?
Yes, yes, you're right.
Okay, okay. Never been there, but I heard about it, so.
It's a very picturesque town. You should visit it.
I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Yes.
Okay.
I invite you. Sorry.
Thank you very much. I'll have to go. I'll have to go. So now that it's summertime, Kate, do you have any summer plans?
Frankly speaking, no.
No. No plans for summer. Okay.
Summer.
Okay. What about you, Mary Lynn? Do you have any plans yet for this summer?
I don't know. I have some invitation, but I don't know.
Okay.
What about you, Madeline? Are you going somewhere?
I don't even know either. I want to go, but I haven't made a decision yet. Let me ask your advice maybe. Have you ever been to Kirillovka or Skadovsk?
Oh no, I haven't ever been to Kirillovka or Skadovsk, but I have been to Yalta.
Okay, that doesn't help me though because I need a visa to visit Yalta now.
Yes,
Yes.
with us.
Yeah, it's a problem. Mary Lynn, what about you? Have you ever been to Skadovsk or Kirillovka?
I have been in Skadovsk, but I don't like its place. I was a child, so I don't remember exactly, but I remember a lot of jellyfish, a lot of, and very irritate me.
Okay. Yeah, jellyfish can be a problem.
Yes.
Yes. So, Mary Lynn, you said you had a lot of invitations. Do you mean like invitations to maybe travel within Ukraine, or do you mean maybe abroad?
Different. In Russia, in Ukraine.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. And Kate, have you ever traveled abroad?
Yes, I have been to. Oh my God, to Tyumen. It's in Russia. It's a faraway city, and I also been in German.
Germany.
Yeah, I'm sorry, in Germany. In Germany, I was in Bremen and in some small village called Brocheloch. So.
Okay. Okay. Well, first of all, we're going to talk about maybe a few things that you take with you when you go on a summer holiday. For example, Mary Lynn, tell me one thing you usually pack when you go on a summer holiday. What's something that's very important that you take with you?
Swimming suit.
Okay. A swimming suit. Very important.
I don't know, that's all.
Okay, Kate. Go ahead.
If it's mountain, it's very important to it's shoes because it's all time it's problem. But if it's mountain or if it's forest, but if it's sea, maybe good dress important.
Okay.
And swimming suit.
So you're hiking boots, yes, if you go to the mountains.
Yeah, it's something like sneakers usually.
Yeah, but they're called hiking boots. They're like sneakers, but they're a little bit higher.
Yes.
And yeah.
you know, I all time have a problem with this because when you have rain in the mountains, you have wet sneakers, and you can dry it only near with fire. And all times you have problem after this because it's I don't know, mail. Oh no, 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 not mail. I forgot. You can burn your shoes.
Yeah, yes, you can. Yeah. Mary, I recommend a good pair of hiking boots then if you go to the mountains, and you can get a good pair of that so that if it does rain, you'll be okay.
Yeah, but when I not last time, one time I go in the mountains and we have snow in the mountain. It was April, and I all time have a problem because all time I have wet
Uh-huh.
wet foot.
What? Uh-huh. Wet feet because it's two of them.
Yes,
Feet. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, so I recommend hiking boots for you.
thank you.
I can't maybe tell you an exact brand. I kind of think that maybe Columbia is good, but I'm not an expert. I say,
I have a little problem. I have a 35 size,
size 35.
and I can buy shoes only in some children departments.
Really?
Yes, because usually I don't have my size.
Okay.
Problem for me.
I see.
In fact, 35 is the smallest size of foot in our country for adults. So
Okay.
it's problem to find appropriate shoes or something like that.
I see.
All time shoes starts for 46.
36.
Yes,
Yes, for adult.
Well, Marilyn, just for future reference, if you ever are in the U.S., you might have a good time because usually the shoes that are on sale are like size 35.
oh, cool.
Or if you know someone who will be there, tell them to look for shoes for you because I remember every time there was a big sale, the only shoes left were 35s, and I'm a 40, so
Oh,
for me it was always a disappointment.
You have similar problem.
Well, the opposite problem. I'm a size 40.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, and when there's a sale and they're getting rid of everything, what's usually left is 35. Yeah, 40s are all gone.
it's also a problem.
So, hey. Okay, Kate, what about you? What do you take when you go on holiday, usually? What's something important that you take with you?
As for me, I usually take a lot of things, and there is always something that I always forget at home. For example, hairbrush or my sunglasses, something like that, small things. But I usually take a lot of sun protecting cream. Yes, can I say so? Sun protecting.
Y-
You mean
yeah. I'm gonna write another word you can just use. But go on.
because I have a very fair skin, and that's why I always get sunburned in summer, and it's also a problem for me.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I see.
Sunscreen. What you're saying is correct too. It's not. There's nothing wrong with what you say. It's just another word you can use. Sunscreen. And do you usually use like 40, yes, and higher?
I need something higher because 35 is not enough for me.
Okay. Okay. And you should be careful between like 11 and 5 o'clock, I think, also.
So I always try to hide myself.
Do you wear a hat, maybe?
Yes, it must be every time some kinds of caps. So
hmm
like
hmm
that.
I always put sunscreen on my nose. It's my one area of my face that I can burn, actually.
You're lucky.
No, but I mean, I do. I can get it on my nose, if anywhere. Marilyn, what about you? Do you carry sunscreen with you?
No,
No sunscreen.
I try all time have a turn take a sunbath. So I don't protect my skin because if I protect, I have problem usually. So I have I don't know some strange skin.
So, wait, if you use sunscreen, do you burn?
Yes, if I use, I have some spot, some rash after that.
Okay, so you're allergic maybe to sunscreen.
I don't know, not every time, but for me, better don't use anything.
Okay, so then do you wear long pants all the time? Or do you go ahead and wear
No,
shorts?
I always try to have tan. Yes, I don't know. I to have bronze skin. I want,
Uh-huh.
but I all time have a problem. It's very difficult for me.
Okay. Do you wear a hat?
No, I
No.
don't like that. But sometimes if it's I very long time in maybe on the sun, under sun, so I use it. But if
Okay.
I go to the shop, I don't use it.
To wear?
Yes, if I if I went to the shop or some not very long distance, I don't use hat and anything.
Okay. All right. And let's see, Dimitri has joined us. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Thank you. I have some connection problem. I've been on a meeting only one of myself without anybody for 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay. All right, Dimitri, we're talking about summer holidays. Do you have any plans?
Yeah, I think I plan to visit a seaside, I hope.
Okay. Um, what part of the seaside do you plan to go to?
I plan to go to Croatia.
To Croatia. Okay. Very interesting. Um, so Dimitri, we're talking about things that you usually pack. What do you usually take with you? What's maybe one thing that's very important that you pack when you go on vacation?
Yeah, I think it depends on the amount of days, so the length of this vacation. If it is 3, 5 days, it's a small bag. But if it is more than, I think, more than a week, and you plan to visit sea and different kinds of countryside, I think you should take half of your clothes that you have.
Half of your wardrobe, yeah. You want take half of your wardrobe, Dimitri.
Once more, please.
I said, so you decide to take half of your wardrobe.
Yeah, half of your wardrobe for this.
Okay.
The
For a
largest.
week. Very interesting. Okay. All right. But what is maybe one thing that you usually always take with you? What's something you don't leave home without?
I think camera and mobile phone.
Okay, your camera and mobile phone. Okay, and I think maybe everyone does this now for sure. Do you always carry your passport with you?
Certainly.
Okay.
Try not to forget.
Yeah, it's something you don't want to forget, yes. One time I forgot my son's birth certificate while traveling, but I kind of got away with it because the train only stopped for 2 minutes, and the man was like, "Oh, next time you can't get on."
Mm-hmm.
But We got through okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else do you usually like to take with you? When you go. Okay, so your camera, yes, your mobile phone, your passport.
Yeah, passport. I think you should take it. Tickets if you use some public transport.
Yes, you don't want to forget your tickets. Mm-hmm.
Train tickets.
Yeah, yes, all types of tickets. Marilyn, do you ever take a map with you?
Sometimes, yes. If
Okay.
it's necessary, I use a map when I visit some city first, and when I want to see some show place, I use map.
Okay. Do any of you guys use like travel guidebooks? Dimitri, do you ever use these?
I don't use it by myself in all sites which I visit. I try to use different kinds of free maps, and it is enough for me
Okay.
for usage. But as I know, my wife tried to use different kinds of guides, and even she have something like her own travel book. Maleskin, do you know such kind of notes? And Maleskin also have the special book for travelers.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Kate, do you ever use a travel guidebook?
Sometimes when I travel with my friends by car, we use something like Navigator. It also can be some kind of a guide.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Okay. Marilyn, what about you?
When I usually prepare for some new place, I read about it in internet about some place, and it's enough for me.
Okay. But now, do you think there's any advantage to travel guidebooks? Some people say, oh, I take my mobile phone. But what about the book itself? Do you think there's an advantage to having or using one of these? What do you think, Dimitri?
From my opinion, now if you have the mobile phone with internet, you may Google everything and receive all information from any kind of guide.
But how about if you don't have internet connection? Or
you may use nearby restaurant or cafe and use Wi-Fi, and you will know everything about any place.
Okay.
Kate, what do you think?
To my mind, I think that we must be prepared to any situation. So it's useful to take such a thing with you. Let it be.
Okay, Shasugi. Okay, Mary, do you think there's any advantage to taking maybe the travel guidebook with you?
I don't know. I think for us maybe now more useful internet. But if you're in mountains, I don't know, you should prepare before travel because sometimes you don't have connection.
Yeah, so I was going to think too, if you're in the mountains, you don't maybe have internet or some type of connection, yeah, even for your phone. So, okay. See, before mobile phones, before internet, my family always used travel guidebooks. Mm-hmm. That's how we found hotels. That's how we found places to go, directions. I could always pick the hotel that had the swimming pool in it because of the guidebook.
And do you take the guidebook with you now?
No. No, we have the internet now, so.
Yes.
I think we have all of us have the guidebooks, but they have a different form.
Well, actually, my phone is not smart, Dimitri.
Mm.
I have a very stupid phone.
Me too, by the way.
But how you travel? By the chance?
This is my phone. It's not smart.
Uh,
No, if I travel, I try to look ahead of time, or maybe I know a friend who lives in a certain area, then it's okay.
okay.
And it's okay. Or I ask for directions.
Yeah, sometimes you just can ask for direction. Some passers-by can help you find some nice place, some nice cafe, for example, or they can help you to find the way and not lose it.
Yes, yes.
You should know at least, no, I mean, you should know at least English or another foreign language if you are going abroad.
Yes, yes. But when I'm traveling within Ukraine, I have to ask, of course, directions in Russian. Although when I was learning Russian language, the first thing I learned was how to find Pushkin Street. That was the first phrase.
Very useful.
It was a CD, so it's very interesting. I can always find Pushkin, no matter where I am. Let me ask you, Mary Lynn, do you ever use a travel agency?
No, never.
You've never used a travel agency. Okay. Any particular reason why you've never used one?
Maybe I all time prefer to do it myself, to plan all road and to think how I get for some place. It's, I don't know, it's like tradition for me, and I always do it myself. And I
Okay.
think it's more cheaper.
Cheaper.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Kate. What about you? Do you ever use a travel agency?
Yes, I've used a travel agency once. I was going to Turkey, so it was rather convenient to have their help because they booked tickets for me, for example. They booked a room in a hotel, so it was very, very convenient. So I recommend you to use travel agencies, but sometimes, for example, if I'm going to travel within Ukraine, I don't need their help at all because it's my native country. I can do it with help of my friends and myself. But when you are going abroad, sometimes you really need their help.
Okay. All right. Dimitri, what about you? Your opinion about travel agencies? Do you use this service?
Yeah, sometimes I use it, and most times I use it because in sometimes they have a better discounts from the owners of the hotels or different kind of transport because they have the ongoing business, and if I am the only buyer or the only uh,
The only customer?
customer, yes, which is a retail customer for the hotel or for different kind of transport, I should to pay more, but it's not in all cases.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I prefer to plan everything but by myself, but sometimes if I see that I may have some discount from the travel agency or some organization, I use it. As I also use it when I travel to Egypt or Turkey,
Okay.
because there's a special kind of rest which is organized in such way. And anyway, you should pay more if you travel by yourself.
Okay. And what about your trip to Croatia? On your own or travel agency?
On my own, but this year it is very hard to fly to Croatia because airlines is closed regular, and only one charter is organized. And
Ah,
the price depends on how many days you want to visit Croatia. If it is 1 week, you pay one amount. If it is 2 weeks, you should pay more. And if it is 3 weeks, then you should much more. So
okay.
it's very one kind of monopoly
Ah,
in
yeah.
in traveling business.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
What
All right.
about you? Do you
Me,
use?
a travel agency. I've used them. Um, when I would take a cruise, I used a travel agency a couple of times because they help organize everything. And also when I went to London, I had a travel agency, and it kind of made things easier. So I've used them. I don't always use them, but I have a few times.
And
Especially when you travel abroad, I think it's kind of important.
did you like their service?
Huh?
Did you like their service? You
Their
were
service was
surprised
very good. It was very. I didn't have a problem with the travel agency at all.
because it's very important to find a good one because
Hmm.
sometimes they are not quite competitive and they just can spoil some of our vacations.
No. The first time I used them was well, a long time ago now. Just going to New York. I know it's within the U.S., but they help us organize our hotels and everything. So it was really nice, even within the country, because we went as a really big group.
I see.
And then I kept using the same travel agency.
Mhm. That's it.
So I always had a good thing.
That's great.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's talk about some things that you guys usually do. Mary, what's something you usually do when you are on your summer holiday? What do you do?
I
Something.
don't remember. I very long don't have summer holiday, so I don't know. I if it depends on which kind I choose. If
For
it's
example, if you're on the beach, what do you do?
I don't know. I stay. I usually have rest on the beach few days after mountain. So we went to the mountain, and after that we go on the beach for a few days.
For a few days. Uh-huh.
Yes, because it's
Okay.
camp and it's very hot.
Okay.
Mary, do you visit Crimea Mountains?
But not now.
No? Yeah, I understand, but you say that you spent some days in mountains and then
Yes,
on the
it
beach.
was
So, yeah.
all time. But
Hmm.
now it's not possible, I think. Maybe it's possible, but I don't want to risk. So maybe it will be Carpath
Carpathian.
trip.
Carpathian.
Carpathian.
Yes, yes,
Uh-huh.
but
Okay.
I don't know.
Because such kind of rest is very known for me because I have it for more than 10 years in such a way that you described. So I understand you fully.
I don't know. Maybe I don't have children, so it's comfortable. I think if you have children, it's not possible with little children
Hmm.
because it's hard. And but it's if you have good friends who like it, it's okay,
Mhm.
and it's a good time for all of us.
Let me ask you, do you camp in the mountains? Yes?
Yes, yes, and
Okay.
in the sea.
And at the sea. Okay. Okay, Kate, what about you? When you're on the beach, what do
Yes,
you do?
when I'm on the beach, I usually do a lot of things. Um,
For example.
sunbathe, I swim a lot. Then we usually play some kind of games with the balls, volleyball, netball, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I can read while sunbathing. So I think I do a lot of things.
Okay. Sunbathing, reading, volleyball, swimming. Okay. All right. Dimitri, what about you?
I think it depends on the kind of rest. If it is something like mountains and then seaside with camping, it is very active and all time you are going somewhere, you see some take photos, then for several days, then you go to the seaside and swim. Mm, make different kind of fireplaces, make different meals, and so on. If it is some kind of traveling in Europe or some historical places, I think it's just hiking and sightseeing of different historical places of the cities which you visited.
I typed the word while you were talking. Bonfire. Yes, when you're camping. You make these.
Yes.
Fire, it's like a fire. Okay, yes, maybe.
Bonfire. No, maybe in the evening times you just make a fire, you sit around, yes, you talk, maybe.
Sing songs.
All time when you cook.
Yes, yes. I don't think it's very customary here. I see it in people's pictures. You put marshmallows on the end of a stick and you put it in the fire and eat marshmallows with a bonfire.
Shashliks?
No. Marshmallows.
I ate it, but without fire. I bought it in our shop. But usually in Ukraine we use bread. We're a poor country.
In the bonfire.
Yes.
Okay. No,
But maybe meat. No, usually when you stick bread in the stick and fry it on the fire, it's bread. We don't zephyr, but it's something. I understand you. It's like zephyr.
it's like okay.
Yes, but a little different.
Okay, Marilyn, you have Atebe. Kate, do you have an Atebe where you live?
Yes.
Okay, Dimitri, do you have an Atebe?
I don't have, but I understand such kind of supermarkets.
Okay, well, the reason why at Atebe for sure, I know, you can find marshmallows. The ones that are like little tubes, round, yeah? And if you put this type of on the end of the
Stick.
The stick, yeah, and put it in the bonfire, and you mix and you put it on a cookie with chocolate. It's a very good camping treat.
Could I ask you to write this word because I don't know?
Yes, I'll write it.
I like to add it in cacao.
Yes, hot chocolate is very
Hot
good
chocolate,
also.
yes.
Yes, hot chocolate with marshmallows. My friend's daughter watched it in a movie, and she ran to Atebe, bought marshmallows, came home, and they tried it, and they're like, "Oh, it was so good."
Oh, they liked it.
But I more prefer zephyr. It's more soft.
Okay.
You can't do it in the fire, I think.
You need more marshmallow in the fire, not zephyr.
Yes, I think so. But and usually when I bought, I prefer zephyr.
But that's actually what it is. That's what marshmallows actually are. If you translate it, that's the word.
It is translated like zephyr.
Yes.
But it's different.
Different?
Yes, it's different.
What is the Russian for?
No, really, it's different. It's
No,
different.
I agree. I agree. They taste different, right, Mary?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think if you try to do it, to fry it in the bonfire, it will be not very good idea, I think.
Okay,
And,
but if you buy the ones from ATB, you can. It comes out fine. I just tried it recently.
and how to ask in ATB to buy this kind of
It's
of meal? I think they don't give me anything if I ask them give me marshmallows. How to find them?
They know, really, because
If it
I
is not
bought.
zephyr.
Give you zephyr.
Dimitri, you
Sounds
know,
like this.
there's an aisle with sweets in ATB, okay?
Mhm.
You'll find the cookies, yes. You'll find like Roshen cake. Okay, look in this aisle. You'll see a pink package, and it says, I forgot what it says, and then it says Zephyr, but they look like little tubes, and
Oh,
they're
okay.
real soft. They're really
Mhm.
soft. This is marshmallows.
Pink, white, something like this.
It's a pink package. The
Pink.
marshmallows are white. Yes.
Okay, thank you. I will try.
Okay.
Anyway, tomorrow I will visit ATB anyway.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Do any of you guys, do any of you surf?
Surf? No.
Okay, do you surf?
As for me, I have never surfed in my life, but I'd like to. I like all those, some extreme kinds of sport. I'd like to try scuba diving and bungee jumping,
Oh.
maybe jumping with parachute, something like that.
Okay, Kate, you need to meet another guy who sometimes would join our lesson. He's like a professional
Really?
skydiver.
He has wife. I remember.
But it shouldn't be the problem for.
Mary Lynn's like, he's married.
No, no, no.
No, I just meant that I know that's what he does.
I think that it's nice to see the underwater world with your own eyes, all those fishes, corals. It's really fascinating. It's like another world.
In Red Sea, I think, yes.
Yes, somewhere there.
Mhm. It is the best sea for scuba diving, and
For scuba diving.
yeah, it is really awesome pictures that you can see in the Red Sea. So you may visit Egypt only just for this kind of impression, I think.
Okay, I'm not an expert, but someone told me the Gulf of Mexico also is great for scuba diving.
Yeah,
I've never been, but
I've also had this proposal, but it is not so near for us and not so cheap.
yeah, no. Well, trust me, I haven't gone either. I'm just saying I've heard from people who do this. Mary Lynn, what about you? Have you ever surfed or scuba dived?
No, never. I only have sailed. I don't know.
You've gone sailing.
Yes, with my father, because he had sail.
A sailboat.
Yes, sailboat. So I did it with him when I was child, and so.
Okay. I've gone sailing. It's very interesting also. What about you, Kate? Have you ever been sailing?
No, I have never been sailing. Unfortunately.
You still have time. It's okay. And Dimitri, what about you?
That's about sailing, I think no. Scuba diving, yes, I love it even. And as about surf, I don't surf, but I tried to such kind of new kind of sport as waveboarding.
Say that again.
Waveboarding.
Waveboarding.
Snowboarding by waveboarding. Yes.
Do you mean like? I'm gonna type something because I'm not sure I understand.
I have like this.
Oh,
No,
wave.
waveboarding.
Don't look at my spelling then. I couldn't hear you correctly. Waveboarding. Okay. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's very similar to the snowboarding, but on the water, something.
But isn't that the same as surfing?
It's not the same because a different kind of board is used, and it is used with a paraplan parachute or with a special mechanism which tied you and give you the speed.
Okay. Interesting. What about water ski?
Oh, it's something like this, but with one ski for both feet.
Okay, all right. And Mary, what about you? Water skiing?
No.
No, I never tried this either. Okay, I know something that's very popular, at least in Crimea. I saw a few years ago, the banana boat. Have you ever tried this?
No, I never tried.
You see, you are in jeopardy when you use those bananas.
The banana boat?
Yes, because very often they just turned upside down and you are in water, so you must swim very well, or quite well, or you should use those life-saving suits or something like that.
Yeah, a life vest or jacket.
Yes, something like that.
Okay. What about you, Dimitri? Ever try the banana boats?
Yes, I think if when I was younger, I use it every time when I was on the seaside, and for many times it is very interesting and funny when you turn upset and everybody is wet and try to climb on it.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
What about you? Would you like to make
I haven't done the banana boats that I can remember. Maybe I did one time. It was a long time ago. Back home we used to do something called a biscuit, and you just sit. It's a round thing you sit in, and someone pulls you by boat. The same thing can happen because one time I flipped out of mine. So yeah. Okay, also, when you guys are on the beach, do you guys build sandcastles?
No.
Mary?
Yes, I like it. Especially with children. And I, without anybody, I like build some sand castles.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. And what about you, Kate? Do you like to build sandcastles?
No, I don't practice it.
Okay.
Even when I'm with nieces, I don't do it.
No?
No, they usually do it with their father.
Okay.
Really.
Okay. Okay, Dimitri, what about you? If I remember, you have a small child, right, Dimitri?
Yes, so when I was a child, I think I don't like it. But now I have a 1-year girl, and this summer I started to like it because I needed to make these castles for her. and now her only, I think, activity is to destroy everything which I met.
Of course.
So it's our spending of time on the beach now.
Yeah, that's true. Because I remember, did you ever find cartoons for her in English?
I found like oh, how this Tiny Love, something like this.
Ah, yes, yes.
And also, I've heard from my friends about some other cartoons with English words, and which is for education of small children, but I don't know their names, unfortunately.
I see. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, because this is the time, and then she'll be speaking English better than you in a short amount of time.
I will do all my best.
Now, does your wife speak English?
She's trying. I think with the same level as I am.
Oh, okay. No, that's good.
For understanding, okay, but maybe for, but not literature.
Okay. 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 Um. Okay. Can you tell me some other? Is there any other activities? Maybe not about holidays, but just even around home that you do now because it's summertime. Kate, what do you do maybe in summer time different? Maybe not on holiday, but just in general.
I usually go for long hikes with some friends of mine. Sometimes I just like to watch the sunset from the beach. It's nice just to have some time for myself in summer because in spring and autumn I don't have as much time as in summer. I do a lot of things.
Okay. Do you have a dacha?
No, I don't have a dacha.
Trust me, it doesn't really translate. So.
And
I know what
country house is not
yes,
good
thanks God
translation.
I don't.
Okay. There used to be such words as summer house. Yes. Maybe is the translation.
And you know the meaning of this word dacha?
You know, it's kind of like a small house with a garden or a room with a garden.
Where you usually work.
You don't rest.
What now?
So in dacha, on dacha, you usually work a lot and very hard.
Yes. So summer house is not a very good translation of dacha because
Quite.
when I came to Ukraine and people were like, I have a dacha, and I thought, you guys have summer houses? I never had a summer house. It sounds like everyone around here is so rich because they have summer houses. A summer house usually means a place you have abroad or someplace else just to relax in.
And
But the dacha is a lot of work, so
it's opposite.
yes. Okay, Marilyn, what about you? Do you have a dacha or maybe you have a garden nearby?
No, I don't have. But in summer, I usually do juice, a lot of juice, tomato, and another thing for winter. It's
You make juice, yes, or canned
Yes.
juice. Okay. All right. Oh, and you maybe can tomatoes, yes?
Yes, tomatoes, cucumber, and everything else.
Okay. All right, Dimitri, what about you? Other activities you do in summer, maybe you don't do at other times of the year.
It's about dacha. Now I'm living on the countryside in a house, but we prefer to name it country house, not dacha, because we tried not to work every time here. But
Okay.
anyway, when you are living out of the city, you have a lot of work to, I think, to support everything around you, for watering everything, for cut grass, or also anyway if you have some I think some kind of garden, you you should do some things to take care of it.
Mhm. Okay.
So if
Do you have animals there?
no, just a dog. I
Mhm.
have a small dog, Dutch hunt, so
Okay. Okay, because you talk about living in a country house, so I just thought I would ask. Maybe you have pigs or.
no, no, not so. I think it's like more modern
Okay.
house.
So Dimitri doesn't have a farm. You don't have
No,
a
I
farm.
don't have a farm with
Okay.
hens, pigs, horses.
Okay.
Only a dog and
Okay.
some garden.
Okay.
But
Okay.
anyway, during weekends, you have a lot of work to support everything and
Okay.
to make everything clean and shine.
Okay. Yes, and you have to water everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So anyway, even if you don't want to name it dacha, you should do a lot of work.
Uh, okay, a country house works too. It's okay, I think. Why not? Why not call it country house if you want?
Hmm.
So Mary, since you do a lot of canning, um, do you go to the market often in summer?
Yes,
Yes.
go to the market, and our grandma has butter, and sometimes she give us some vegetables,
Okay.
something
Okay.
like that.
And Mary, do you bargain when you're at the market?
Sometimes it's when you buy a lot of kilograms, it's necessary.
Okay. Okay. Do you do anything with strawberries?
No, it's very expensive.
Okay.
You know, I have some garden near with my house, but it's nobody use it.
Uh-huh.
And it's very near, and a lot of garden, a very very big place. And sometimes we go in this place and found apples, a lot of apples, cherry, so many things in this place. So sometimes we do something with this fruit or berry.
Do you make compote?
Yes, for winter.
Okay. All right. Kate, do you also can fruit or vegetables?
Sure thing, my mother and I, we can different fruits every summer, such as strawberry, raspberry, blackcurrant, one of the most favorite fruits.
Mm-hmm.
So, and what I like about summer is watermelons and melons.
Oh yes.
Yes,
August is my favorite
yes,
time.
it's great to have these fruits.
Yes. Very true. Very true. Okay. And Dimitri, what about your family? Do you can different fruits and vegetables too then in summer?
Yeah, each day we try to pick up from our garden or from our neighbors some kind of fruits, cherries, strawberries, or just to exchange with each other of different kind of fruits. And so I think and I like it, and I think it is very good for the health to eat in summer.
Oh yes, a lot of different vitamins. A lot of
Vitamins,
different
yes.
greens. Yes, parsley, dill. You guys know what dill is?
No, can you write this word maybe?
Dill. It's kind of sour. Not sour, but you have parsley,
Oh,
right?
yes. I
Okay.
understand it.
You translated.
Yeah.
Dill, yes.
Ukrainian army guys have such names now.
Yes,
Uh, another one. I don't know if this will translate in the translator. I will tell you what it is in just a minute because I always have to use the Ukrainian version of it. It's called cilantro. Coriander, but when it's fresh, it's kinza.
Kinza.
Yes. But we call it cilantro.
Yeah, I have translated it.
It comes out in the translation. Okay. Okay. All right.
Cilantro.
It's one of my favorite greens in summertime. These two. Okay, and of course making different types of salads. Everything. Yeah.
fruit salad, like that.
Fruit salad, vegetable salad, salads with meat.
Whatever.
Yeah, I just put all different types of stuff together. No, it makes for interesting salad. Oh, speaking of marshmallows, what we're talking about, and zefir, I don't know if you can find this here, but even when we make fruit salad, we used to put marshmallow in our fruit salad. It also is quite tasty.
We should try it.
Tomorrow I will buy my marshmallows and do fruit salad. From my
Okay.
relatives.
There you go, Dimitri, and then tell us how it tastes.
Yeah, sure. Next time
I'm interested to know
I will
how
inform you.
how it comes out. If you guys like it or you don't like it. So anyway, well, I want to tell you guys thank you all for coming. It was a very interesting and lively conversation,
Thank you.
and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.
Thank you a lot.
You're very welcome.
I promise to provide all information
Okay.
about marshmallows.
Okay, thank you for listening. Goodbye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Have a nice evening.
Bye-bye. You do the same.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.